Happy Mardi Gras. It's Fat Tuesday. Robert Gautreaux III, you usually see him on the weekends doing weather, but this morning a different role for you.
Yeah, it's Mardi Gras Day. It is the last day before the beginning of Lent, and so people in New Orleans, they have a big party. You may be familiar with that. You may see it on TV. You can stream parades. It's a huge celebration pretty much all weekend long, but today is the biggest day, and I thought it would be a great idea to bring one of my favorite New Orleans foods here, and James likes sandwiches, so.
Favorite food ever. I've been to New Orleans a couple of times, but never on Mardi Gras. But this is obviously a big deal for you. Is this like fond memories of childhood? What?
Absolutely, and this is the first year that I haven't been on the Gulf Coast for at least 12 years, and so I have to represent my culture, as my mom would say, because they have that Brooklynese style accent, at least my mom does anyway, so yeah, got to represent my culture. I used to do the same thing when I lived in Seattle. I was the weird kid with purple, green, and gold in class, maybe not this decked out, but I certainly wore beads every day, so you can expect me, if you see purple, green, and gold on campus today, that's probably me on Texas Tech.
Definitely. He walked into his class yesterday and started throwing beads at his students. Follow him on Twitter. You'll see that video. Insane. So any misconceptions people have about Mardi Gras?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure a lot of videos, what they see are from cops or from maybe late night infomercials. It really is a family event. If you go deep into the French Quarter, there's a lot of tourists there. They kind of take things into their own hands, but you don't have to go too far out of the French Quarter, up St. Charles Avenue, anywhere else. Really, a lot of cities, even Baton Rouge has parades all really throughout carnival season, and so it's a family event. There are contraptions that people invent to put their kids up on a ladder so they can catch the beads because, you know, everybody's so tall. Yeah. So everybody's there. You get either the neutral ground side, which is the median everywhere else outside of New Orleans, or you get the sidewalk side of the parade. People are throwing beads. Each parade has their own special throws, which is, you know, beads or coconuts or depending what it is. And so it's a family event, and it lasts for a while. In fact, it's actually kind of late this year. March 5th is pretty late. Yeah. And it's, 40 days or so before Easter. So it's really the beginning of Lent, and then tomorrow everybody will go Ash Wednesday. Southeast Louisiana is heavily Catholic.
Yes.
It's not the French influence and then the Spanish influence, and really even the Italian influence. A lot of Italians went there before Ellis Island, so New Orleans has a pretty decent Italian influence, and this is where this sandwich brings us.
Oh, okay, so this is a traditional muffuletta, I guess we could say. So how does it start here? You've kind of started oiling it up a little bit.
The amazing thing here is I could find everything I needed except the bread, so we're going to be assembling this as Good Day Lubbock continues, and it's going to be really, really delicious.
How does it start? I mean,
it starts out with at least, I got some ciabatta bread here. That's the closest thing I could find. It's Italian, and it's got some olive oil. Dribble a little bit of that on there, and then we have lots of meats. We got ham, we got provolone, we got Swiss cheese, we got salami, mortadella.
Mortadella, that's Italian.
Yes, very Italian. In fact, I think for a while it was illegal to even import here, but we have that. I actually found that here in Lubbock, Texas. So
you can just pile it up? Is that how it works?
It's going to be a thick sandwich, and then we've got the olive salad, which is pretty much what makes the sandwich. So
I'm looking forward to that.
Delicious.
So Robert's going to work on getting this sandwich all put together for us here in about 20 minutes. You put it in the oven for what, 20 minutes?
Yeah, like 250 even, not that high. Just enough to melt the cheese, get the bread a little bit crispy, and or you could eat it cold too, but I like it hot. Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, some like it hot. So we're going to check in with him here in about 20 minutes, but first let's go to Bobby and a check of your Mardi Gras forecast. Hey, Bobby. Fat Tuesday, Robert Gautreaux's been making a traditional muffuletta sandwich. Robert, how's it coming along in there?
It's delicious. We already got one in the oven. It's getting warm. It's getting toasty. The cheese is melting. And, why would I make just one? We're making two here in Good Day Lubbock. So we'll be assembling this one coming up soon as Good Day Lubbock continues.
Good Day Lubbock continues on Fox 34 in high definition.
Welcome back to Good Day Lubbock on this Mardi Gras Fat Tuesday. Robert has made a traditional muffuletta sandwich. So this has come out of the oven. What did you put on here?
All right, so we've got, we start off, and it varies where you are, where you're from, but in New Orleans, this is the way I'm used to making it. You may have heard of Central Grocery. Yeah, you can smell the meat.
I've had one there.
Yes, and that's, they claim to be original, and I believe them. I mean, they're the best one. They even used to have like a secret locals line, which I guess, they got rid of it.
Yeah, someone got wise to it.
Exactly.
This is Italian olive salad you're using on this.
And this is delicious. I found, I can't believe I found this here. It's generally, if you don't like olives, you may not like it. But other than that, it's got black olives, green olives. It has a mix of, it's diced really fine too. Cauliflowers, and it has carrots in it too. It's kind of like a giardiniera, if you're familiar with that, a vegetable medley, but also has a little bit of olive oil and vinaigrette in it. and it's delicious. And
I
right
make
now,
a salad like that that's in the whole pieces, like cauliflower
yeah.
and olives and stuff. So I didn't even know this.
and
was
it's
in
good
there.
on
That's
tons of
cool.
stuff too. It's good on
Yeah.
salads especially.
Okay.
Apparently pizza.
So you're just loading the cheese and
Yep.
the meat and
Is this
everything.
like a Dagwood? You just keep
Yes,
stacking?
exactly. A Dagwood, yes.
And Kristen, if you want to get a shot of the finished product out of the oven right there, that is just, it just looks perfect, Robert. So, I mean, Chris and I've got to try this.
Yeah.
And you see,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm coming behind you.
Okay.
it's a classic Italian sandwich. My great-great-grandpa or great-great-great used to have his own little mule and his produce cart in the middle of New Orleans and used to sell food. And a lot of times in New Orleans, to pack your sandwich, you would have all your meat, you would have all your cheese, you throw it in bread, you can carry it all in one hand and do your work.
Now, what's this on the bread? Is this olive oil or
Yeah, I
butter
just
or
put some
what?
olive oil on
Can
there.
I put
so
butter on it instead?
I guess, but I mean, and this is the thing, it's Fat Tuesday, so even though we're a little bit healthier with the olive oil,
Are we healthy
but
here?
generally, with all the meat and cheese, maybe not. So
to rationalize everything.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
healthy. This is not your normal Fox 44 kitchen
Let me
recipe.
tell you
but
something, Robert. This is legit.
good stuff.
so I took a TV bite, and when we go to break, I'm going to take a real knife
Yeah, you're supposed to take little itty bitty bites.
so I can draw.
So, are you going to post this online in case people want to
yeah,
get the
definitely.
recipe? Yeah.
The toasting really gives it.
And you can find all these ingredients here. I brought them all with me. They even have king cakes here. Now, I haven't tried them yet, but I'm sure,
me,
again, in a pinch, it's better than
And
nothing.
this is from Market Street. I took it off the
Oh.
table, but Kristen, if you want to get a shot of this here, she's a beauty right
Yeah.
there.
What makes a Mardi Gras cake a king cake? Like a king cake specific to Mardi Gras? Is it the cinnamon or the baby?
It's cinnamon, and you've got the sugar on top, like the sugar glaze, the sugar colors, and then the baby Jesus. And if you find the baby Jesus inside the cake, you're the king of Mardi Gras. You got to buy the next
we
king
got to
cake.
stick them in there.
I'm not going to stick baby Jesus in a cake. I mean, I just don't feel right about that. I'm in enough trouble with the Lord as it is, I think. But again, Market Street had the king cake here. Robert,
And the
thank
olive
you.
salad, too.
Thank you
Cool.
so much.
Thank you
Made
very much.
Fat Tuesday a lot
Big
of
bite
fun.
time.
Happy Mardi Gras, c'est la bon temps roulé.
C'est un bon temps roulé.